A frequently asked question that we get is how we manage to travel extended periods of time. We have a trip coming up in Europe, and I'll kind of explain how we do it. Number one is we typically travel in the wintertime when it gets very slow in our business. So in our business, not a lot of people are buying or selling or renting or moving out in the wintertime. So that's a really good time for us to travel. So we travel typically, or we make plans typically about a year away. And in preparation for that, we get our staff ready and we get our calendar squared away and we're good to go. Okay, so we have lots to go over today. So let's go through transitions. Royal Crest 22 is moving to Royal Crest 27. So this trip that we have coming up is centered around one major event, and that's a river cruise. Viking river cruises are the bomb. So if you're going to go all the way to Europe, you might as well spend some time over there. So we mapped out the countries that we're going to visit. And generally speaking, we spend anywhere from 4 to 5 days in any specific town. So we mapped out all the major cities in Europe, the countries that we're going to go visit, and then from there we found flights and or buses that go to each of these individual cities. So some people rescue animals. I rescue plants. So before we leave, I typically give them a good dose of water, and then I have my staff, water them while I'm away. So taking care of our plants and our cats is probably the thing that takes us away from the things that we really love. So a lot of people ask, what do you pack for an entire month when you travel? And believe it or not, you don't really need that much because we typically wash our clothes every other day. So I'll kind of demonstrate what I have. Barb's bag is a little bit heavier, and she's got some more stuff. So I'm not going to share what she has because I don't want to sleep on the porch. But anyway, I'll tell you what I have. I have some shoes, 2 sets of go bags. I'll demonstrate what that is all about in a minute. We're going to be traveling Europe, so I have some extra warm long sleeve shirts and a sweater again, and this is my workout gear, pants and a shirt and a rubber band, and this is my toiletry kit, and it's all going to go in this bag right here. So piece of cake. I like these types of pants that are really light and has a zip on the legs, so that when you, if you want to, you can make these shorts when you're traveling. So you can wear this during the day, and then if it gets real hot, you can unzip these and they become shorts. I keep my toiletry simple. I just use deodorant, razor, comb, toothpaste, floss, and a toothbrush. And that's all you need, because most places you go have shampoo and soap. I have 2 what I call go bags, and it's simply a pair of pants, underwear, and a t-shirt. And I like using the t-shirts I get from different events because they're cheap, they're synthetic, and they don't wrinkle. So I can put all 3 of these things in one bag, and then I use a Ziploc bag and I just press down on it to get the air out, and then that way it keeps your luggage nice and tight. So since we're traveling in Europe, it's going to be freezing. I'm going to bring one of these pair of what they call cuddly duds. It's a really thin undergarment that I will use underneath my pants if it gets really cold, because the pants I showed you earlier are really thin. So this is another layer. Some people don't need that, but I'm a Chihuahua, so I need something to keep me a little bit warmer. I like these little stocking caps. They keep you warm, and also you can get the ones with a little flashlight on it. So if I get up early, actually I'll wear this so I don't wake Barb up. We never leave home without a game, so it's a really simple game that our friends can play. It's a little travel type of game. Pair of tennis shoes with my little cuddly duds underneath it, and then my hat's going to go right inside those shoes. So my computer bag is probably just as heavy as my suitcase, and I'll kind of demonstrate real quickly what I have in that. Of course, we have a pillow for the airplane and so on. You get the type that you can blow up, so it fits in this little handy little pouch right here. Of course, lots of Benjamins. We hide these all over the little place so that if we ever get attacked or bags lost, that we're not all is not lost. So that gets distributed. Computer, of course, because I work when I travel. Believe it or not. Power supply, and Europe has different connections, so I brought those connections. This is this little mini spider box, and this connects to my computer, and that feeds to a lot of other devices, so it's really handy. And carabiner, I always recommend bringing a carabiner, because if you get a set of keys from Europe, you'll discover that they're really unique. And if you lose your keys to your place in Europe, you're toast. So always bring one of these. This has got all my little batteries and SD cards, because I'm a geek, have a lot of storage and memory. These are very handy. This is extra power supply, also doubles as a flashlight. I have a cloth mask in case I run into people that demand a mask. It also doubles as a sleep mask. So if I'm in the airplane, I'll usually use this to sleep as well. Pin, clippers, GoPro. GoPros are the bomb. Don't go anywhere without a GoPro. Mouse and glasses. That's it.